Alright guys, so Gen V is season 1 has just concluded with its finale, and with my thoughts on it, I thought this was really good. It was a crazy final episode, and even with the chaos that ensued, especially with the soups, and even setting the stage for the boys season 4, even with that special appearance, and even with that post-credit scene, and it was just a crazy final episode with all the chaos and so much more. And so this will be my whole spoiler review for the Gen V season 1 finale, and I talk about my thoughts on the entire season in general, and I'll also talk about the finale and going over the ending and the post-credit scene and more. And so if you're new, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so much on video videos. And so let's get into it. Now, even with the purpose of the show, Gen V, it's about like a bunch of soups that attend a university that they have powers and they have to learn to control it. And even with going through the school, and even that there's like the thing called the woods where the people are like trapped there and obviously being tortured, and even so someone is like controlling them. And even with the main lead, Marie, I like sense things with her blood, and even from the crazy minutes of the opening episode from the first episode, and even with how everything has been building up to this moment, especially when like the final minutes of the last episode, and we come to realize that like this is set within the boys' universe, especially with Key, and even with the rest of the soups, and even just laying the groundwork and for why we need to learn it, especially with these superheroes and even with their powers. And even based on my experience, just like watching the show, it feels just like The Boys, and even with a bunch of college kids and just like attending this school. This is a spinoff within The Boys universe, and even with this first season, and even after a cliffhanger involving Golden Boy, and even doing like deep investigation on the woods, and even diving deep into these characters, especially as it's like 8 episodes so it's long. Like I just really enjoy for what this whole season has been building up to, especially it exposing the woods and what it really does, and even for like who's been behind it all along, and even which characters to root for, and I just really enjoyed it, and so especially as it was building up to all of it, and even the episodes get a lot crazier, and even towards the finale and how everything unfolds, it's just really mind-blowing. Even as we are talking characters right here, and even for the character Kate, as we really get to explore her backstory, and even with the later episodes, and obviously we have at least special appearances from the boys show up, and it really feels like they're really doing a kind of tissue for what's about to happen in the boys season 4, and how it's building up to that, and even for how it leads towards the end, and who's the main antagonist, and who's been behind it all along. It's just really cool, but obviously at the same time, and even that we have Vaughn involved. And now, what the purpose of this finale is finally exposing the woods, and who's been behind it, and even with these soups that were controlled by a virus, and even for how this virus is effective, and even with Shetty, who's been behind it all along, with Kate involved, with Kate that killed Shetty, and then even with Kate that does the most craziest thing is by freeing all the people that were trapped in the woods, and it's been mainly the whole focus, even with the campus, and even with the chaos that has ensued, and even with the people that are all free, thanks to Kate, and just even with Marie and the rest of the gang that had to go and try to stop Kate. Even with Kate that has freed everyone, and even with these soups that were trapped up by this virus in the woods, and now just destroying everyone on campus, and now even with chaos that's happened, and this is just a crazy final episode, specifically for what happens, and even we see the scene right here where Sam talks to his brother, and even with Sam deciding if he should stop Kate, or to work with Kate as well, but even with his brother that tries to talk him out of it, and to try to be a hero, but then it was Sam that makes the bad choice, and to go with Kate, even though with Kate and that freed all the people, especially with the soups, and even with Kate, and that was really just trying to be the bad guy. And now we see this moment right here when Maria gets a call from Ashley from Vaughn and to trying to talk to her and to letting her join the seven, and it is even the way that they request her to kill Kate, and because she had freed all the supes, and now even with these people that had to be taken down and killed, and this even with Maria. That has been asked to kill Kate, but even with Kate, that tells Marie not to do it. And then if what happens, and there's even for how this whole thing is unfolded. And next, we see these crazy fights go down, and then we see Maria using her powers to take down the supes and take down everyone, and to think that as she say to everybody. And then we see Jordan walk up to Marie and then with Kate and then with how Maria tries to stop Kate without killing her, and then she literally rips open her arm, and even it's crazy from there. And then we get a special appearance from Homelander, and it's really great to have appearance from the boys show, and to even fit in the spinoff. It makes sense because even with Homelander, that is the antagonist, and as for Marie, why. Is she harming people? Why is she hurting people? And it gets so crazy near towards the end. And now let's go over this crazy ending right here that we see Homelander watching the news broadcast, and we can see with these four people, and they're now being accused to be going on a murder spree. And the news guy says with the Guardians of Golkin, and that was with the two people, that was with Sam and Kate, and even with Sam tries now to go with Kate and to work with her, but now with these four people that have been accused, and even with Homelander, that is the main antagonist, and this just set up the boys season 4 in a big way that we pretty much did not expect, even with this virus and more. And now in this last scene right here, that we can see Marie and the gang just wake up in a hospital room, and they can see that there's no escape, that there's no way out, and even Marie questions where are they? And I'm thinking that that's how Homelander is doing this, is to trap the murderers in this room, and for how it sets up everything moving forward in the boys' universe. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but man, this was one crazy ending and a good way just to wrap up season 1. And now let's talk about the post-credit scene. And now we get a cameo from Billy Butcher as he walks into the woods, and that all the supes are freed, and that they were causing chaos with this virus that was controlling them. And then we get these one last lines from Butcher, and then the episode ends from there. And the way that this sets up the boys in season 4 in a big way, it's exciting to me, because even with this virus that was controlling them, even without the last season of the boys ended, and I love with this boys spinoff with Gen V, even with all these supes, and even with all these people that were having powers, having no idea how to control them. But I'm very excited for the boys season 4 and how this will be set up in a way. My final thoughts is that I really enjoyed this in season 1 of Gen V, and even with how the deep exposure of the woods, what was showed to all the people, and even with these supes that were controlled by a virus led by a Shetty, and even with Kate and Sam that are now the total bad guys, and even season 2 is already confirmed for the show, and even with how this builds up and leads into the boys in season 4 in a big way, it's pretty exciting, because even that we have Homelander, because he's the main antagonist, but with Marie and the gang that have end up in a room where they cannot escape, and now they're exposed for murder. But now I guess we'll have to wait and see as for what the boys season 4 has to deliver as well. And so that is going to be it for this video, and let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and what your thoughts on season 1 of Gen V, and especially for the finale, and give me a rating 1 out of 10, especially if you've seen it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn on notifications about future videos, and also follow my social, which are linked down below. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.